Yebedi komo ade afa wo man yi yesikasam tutuye a o man sa na hene eyi ni mpaboa ade hye odunyafo chemensa bonsu nan ema okokenkan ade kire yen o kan sama odo bebre o kan nyina mahoden kesikasam tutuye o ka kuayo enhomesua akwan yesikasam tutuye ka yede faso enya onema hodo bi so covid-19 ba yen sunso so enya ensam no de o kan bebre na ne ebedi nkomo pa esense eyasem hia esense ekoba nyina no brofo ne ka na kese a wie a me ene wo abrofo ne yenka bi no yen ena sese etumi ete ne de da sese ete yanso a yete ne yaw eti ene ebedi nkomo pa na ene no kwasam ne se yeto safra NDC ne MPP fo nyina o ma eti ene yenkomodie no me say Bakwamba ene yenkomodie no Ensia Benjamin or head of research Kupek enkane deputy communication national communication director adema CPP o menchewa ha onunyamfo Eco Vincent asifua elite entina mamoni din entem no ba enya den kura obeka yensa ewa and this for and to me ama ntene empefo mini ena me no wo mo ebidi enkomo afa ene budget hu nsamsam abuja fo makwa aba
yeja ai senior kwabna
o say
obo me de da mata fofo hu so ma elite
o da bi said wo say no credit e ba ko pe me chance na wo mai ena me yes me man intro me kire so wono no wa
o tafo constituency for omunum say me
omunum say
me very punctual
o ye punctual na wo mai
enya ja time no ha na mutuma ye 10:30
da bi enti about 10:30 so o ko fura play akwa manoni
a na about 10:20
me say o ko fura loop akwa manoni a check in time na time be o to come be tun dia me pa chere nti won na late me da so won tanye late na de wa late nti no ye hwe ma me hye se na de ye bre no ye be cheche ne kakran se na bi e betumi adosuko akonsem no mu yie pa sector by sector ye tumi kan nyina ade but e betumi nya kakra bi a e betumi ede ho enkomo Honorable Vincent Asifua Eko ene budget no edin be na mo odin bi amode man na say we dey need din sense afi bia budget bi e bia e wodin
kwabna amenchia minion so menchia ye the good people of Otafo constituency mechia we bia Ghana for na mechia mo na to answer your question directly ene your budget are ready your parliament your tunidin wonya wo here I just say we are going forward.
We're here.
We're here. We are going forward. Then can no do what to tell you. Fancy Kano, Yeriko Yenim, Jem, nti just say Yako Yenim dia. Not just a baby. You free from 2017. ABC 2019. That is before COVID. The gains are making as a government. Baby, you free and now baby you could see, you know, you're calling because you will take out COVID impact. Didn't you make us say in 2016, Emra MPP, Nanado Danko Kufado Abai, a J. Abenyan, na washe Sika Samoa, BBH say impuntu economic growth. Na it will form ye, it may be PJ from 3.4, maybe drew average of about 7% 2019. Inflation at the time, you can inflation as and predator na you could you just what a costro na no so sha about 15.4% or how much you dunum a triple at 9 na 15.4% no you to me ya the bedrew a year about a single let me say a single digit inflation figure about 9% thereabout na kwabna say ya manu so ko just so mu kodidwa no mu hia sika kakra e de abom ho bra na mu ko bobosia bibia na efe no lending rate from 2016 when nam 2015 hono the lending rate was huge about 32% under the Fourth Republic ni en share dem hu bida say ko bobosia 100 million tetisika no obewie no na nsi ho ade aka ho no na onenam about 132 million and I said 10,000 na 10,000 no we are catch us to 13,200 for a year, and that was so bad and dangerous for us as far as the economy is concerned. Now it means so tete a year lending rate in so at the bar form and then obetimi aka less than 25%, which is adia obetimi aka say boy ye. Now COVID no the impact had demand ehu ye because onia kwabna okọ ama bebre so the impact of COVID ama the economy and I say the global economy abafom to the extent that even UK be a friend of corporate tax they say our economy no formal masika some conform to the extent that now they have to impose certain taxes on some sectors of the economy. The corporate tax say be a hotel 4-year juma, restaurant 4-year juma, from 19% to about 23% in the United Kingdom. See, we are Ghana, some of the taxes are there too. A year, you know, maybe so no. A year relevant for us, and because of the COVID-19 impact in now, come na dia ba ko hia me. Beka Omanpanyi ba Parliament, a year Dabnada, when he came to address the people of Ghana with respect to the State of the Nation address. Adia ba ko the minority leader of Parliament. Harun Edrusu. Sorry, even when the floor has not been opened for us to have a debate. So on Tias, yes, Omanpanyi ba Parliament, Tobacco State of the Nation address, I want public debt. Public debt in your car, Ghana, your dear. Now, Kwabna in 2016, Emra John Dramani Mahama, or Mampena, no, also from 2012 to 2016, Ofra Benyanesono. A car na Ghana for a day, 122 billion. I mean, sense you a car na Ghana for a day. In 2016, Emra, na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, no. 122 billion. 4 years down the line, 122 billion now representing about 56.9% to gross domestic product, that is GDP. And now 2020, Ghana Kano about drew 291 billion.
2021.
Oh, 2020. Say we know yes.
So what kind of
2021 do December.
Okay. You can't budget in the 2 years. Some 2 years next we are dealing with 2020. Okay. It's saying
it's a debt no. You see 291 billion.
291
billion.
Okay.
Ma menchira wa die bi. Die nti a ye ka no akodu 291 billion no. De di kan. Aye the financial sector cleanup. Obeka in 2016, mra ye beba no His Excellency the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be chere say your banking sector na say. And until the banks ni bi begu. Until you buy no we needed to make sure say you be protected over 46,000 depositors. 46,000 depositors. In Kofa no mo ye adwuma or the banking sector and all that no. You be protect you mo. And this car you be share more the financial sector no kwano. Was about 21 billion.
21 billion.
21 billion.
So that's the kind of be share more financial sector no banking clean up na mo ye and banks na clean up na mo ye no. Mo the 21 billion na be share mu. Na sika sen e na ye hwere wo mu. Esense wo tie wo mo a e wa akire na. Eche sika mo di clean ye no. Sanka mo de support banks na akasa banks ni nyina betumi agina. Sika sen e na mo di wura mu. Sika sen so e na efiri mu.
Kwabena de tie ne say na omonya a number of opportunities. The case omonya a number of opportunities and say aban no and say Bank of Ghana.
Ama mo kwan wo
sika bebre ama mo di ahye mama. E no kra na say sika e de mo so mo fan ko hyem no. E bi kra sa de kwatete banks foforo. So what say o bank na egu. Aban so oso ase. Aban ase na wo so no. Wa ma sika se fa ko hyem na bank nye de enyina. Afisika na de ma wo no. What said there could be another bank which is a twin bank to your mother bank. And he just said the Bank of Ghana mrana or the mouse and as called the mouse fatu to and a mona or bank
one fine year juma.
It's a boba Makaba cope denti ama 291
okay Mati
ebio denti ama esika 7 no it could do 291 billion as far as the public debt is concerned. The fiscal impact of COVID-19. Fiscal
COVID-19 about
COVID-19 about 2020.
2020.
Yes.
And by 2020 March, na ye na you're saying
the public debt in around 250. That is what they call what the your fairness what the financial sector there no 21 billion
so what I say na make say 20 to before COVID in baba no near ye kai 250
around that is if say what the
okay
cost of IPPs near the account because him say Ghana the koje if Ghana ko sign a contract be your friend say with Ministry of Energy that time independent power producers na sa contract na e sign ni nyina no say be nyusu enso na Ghana e de yetua hoka eno no hoka na about 12 billion and do this 12 billion no ka financial sector clean up which is 21 billion and the last one what is the fiscal impact of COVID-19 fiscal impact of COVID-19 here taxes are and as a revenues or some command yenya in 2020 from March to December no says it can yenya because our economy was shut down. Revenues were not coming because we were not working. Lockdowns and seminar no make home. People were losing their jobs. In fact, the COVID-19 business tracker Ghana Statistical Service say sir Shishimuno edibetuja say a number of people have lost their jobs. In fact, they've been so many salary cut. Sika now said the man on 2 years training or private school near 2,000. Now the school will be paying you about 500 Ghana cedis. Yes. It's what it means in say 19.7 billion, which is the fiscal impact. Financial sector, which is the 21 billion. And a bill 12 billion the cost of exercise of capacity charges. What do you know about 53 billion? It is all 53 billion no every 291 more. Ubenya about 239.
239. Would him be say mo nyina say answer na COVID-19 e beba no. Esi etumi hu eka near the car asat NDC for be free aban mu no wo kan yes na 122 billion
yes 122 billion
Ghana cedis eka near the no ena
but no dey here na say na 56.9% to GDP
mati 56.9%
yes
wa ha mehu entina pese hu wo mo call ye mo first 4 years no
yes
eka mo so mo de be kan ho ansana
COVID-19 no hono na meba no
enti yi COVID no ye COVID de ne de ye ka say ono beto nchen na fi ya hwe de na
no kretro do ni say we use 53 billion no every 291 anymore e be ka 239 no e be ma 58.7% to GDP what you say me say CCBO 58.7% to GDP.
Increment of almost 1%.
1%. And only ohamu chichemu aduonum nwotwe e chirepo nso. Nti eno no kire say 58.7% no. So what free a 56 point e yinmu abenya be 1.6%. Eno no chiro pefe. Say a period of 4 years. Say nya COVID-19 ni impact any NDC fo amamu bonia omde ba maf financial sector. My kabeba we had to go and inject about 21 billion more. And Ghana and Kano and Kedasonam less than 60% to GDP. So what it tells you is say a bar a year the public debt and Haruna Drisu, the minority leader of parliament, or Jina a year parliament and Obusano. And ne ya catch them. And when they are now seeing the truth, you know, they are now running away from it. What GDP QPS, NPK, ZQQ. And obi a ohwe me no. Ono no anya ne brofo no no. Moka brofo no kontan huhu bebre. Na maka wi na moko. Yanhwe a free 2016, in fact 2017 down to 2020. 2016 no, 2017 na eka ne 122 billion. 122 billion. And 2020 no. If you recall, yes. Within that short period, you know, if you recall, yes, by 1.8%.
1.8%. So 1.8%, you know, within that 1.8%, you know, impact na enya ewo amount for asitana.
Yes.
Net to say.
Of course, I'll tell you why. 2019, even in the education sector, my own background, when you say, "Nkwada no mokwa kwotro eye BEC, government absorbed all their fees." Ya ma kwada bi antua peso. Sans no mo no mokotro wasi. yama akoda bia ntua pese
eno na ɛyɛ sika sɛ ne ko mu wɔ hɔ
hwɛ
a ebi tuma kasa no no is so huge sɛ ɛbɛma yɛ ka akoso
yes so hwɛ junior high school you will not get less than 400,000 on metro or BEC. Senior high school, you will not get less than 400,000 on metro fees. So assuming say 100 Ghana cedis per person, it should tell you say junior high school require about 4 million Ghana cedis. Senior high school about 4 million Ghana cedis. Because senior high school, you say a bit 500 and 400 Ghana cedis too. And no credit the number 20 million Ghana cedis. Now free senior high school implementation
and also by
free one of the biggest and flagship programs.
I want about your baby sawasempa. Say you share sika you say di wura mu.
Yes.
Sika ye di wura free senior high school no.
Yes.
Mama ene wa kyerɛ sika potian ye di wura mu.
Yes.
Ahya say budget e twade ma ye.
Yes.
Ani sika ye di wura mu.
Yes.
Na fi based on that no.
Yes.
Yetumi analysis ni me dance nti home so na me nkɔ wunia ensia benjamin so ben ayi ɔse budget no wo here ye kɔ yanim budget ba ko me say ba no na ya asempa no
no ne 2019
na no na ended so
that's 2020
2020 and now we are here
we are moving forward
we are here
we are moving forward
sana musumu hunu mo amuti akiri
ja politicians they are big dia mo say ne o present o budgets any dia o de to particular budgets but ye copec de hu ni say in recent times you know Ghana should nya a smart budget and an innovative budget e betima transform your economy no ekoni papa mu de nti ameka sa ne se ohwe budget a ye nuanu mienu both NDC MPP o manya kwan ebu man ya from the COPEC point of view no ohwe budgets ni nyina na they continue to repeat certain things they were not able to do in the previous year right in the current budget apart from say bia tax policies no and as the revenue side no policies na year no getimi system no most of the projects on person implement no ade omo repeat nti transformation bi anim nti be hu say krata no kese kuntai nemo nsisan bia emma economy no many can say bi but I think we have to correct certain things here enye 2020 na your debt no rising up to 291 as I can because we most of the things he was mentioning in terms of excess capacity charges no aban yi ba ya na o sha ase started complaining so as it accumulated we no free ho financial sector clean up no enye 2019 na sha ase earlier before 2019 I think the sector clean up started in 2017-18 and a scan sha ase but the question I ask politicians especially minority and say how much did we salvage say na yenya free banks no because already they were having access ana aja komna they were having access ebinum wo cars ebinum wo adan ebin say na Ghana ban enya free they are not telling us that so if we invested 21 billion in it say na enya free they are silent on it that's a problem there now another thing missing who in this and not only this budget most of the budgets they present we pay much busunya menka se busunya de bone. And sometimes when I hear politicians saying, say, we are the Kabibri, I think that's how they talk. But Busianya the bonnet, but the old Busiane yeno. Mfasone Frimubano. That is what we must measure. Wahoo, into 291 billion. Ajakomna Bisa who said, Dear Nagana and your frimu. Apart from some of these consumables and maybe recurrent expenditure over free such in the money, what actually has Ghana invested in to transform this whole economy into a development part? Education is key, but education is not alone. Enye enonkwa ye hia nema bia ebetime ma Ghana a transform within the shortest time. Eja kom na wo hwe budget ya ne caretaker minister state minister in charge of finance Chairman Sabunsu kan ya o ka kire yen say and I know my brother may come there later o ka kire yen say ye tua 35 billion to service debt. Interest payment on debt 35 billion o share the EDT debt any the EDT wages which is around 27 billion and they compare capital expenditure which is 11 billion. Inti sika kura yede be promote your capital expenditure no. E far less.
Sika yedi tua eka no.
Eka no.
35
billion which is about 8.9% of GDP.
Ana sika yedi tua
yedi tua wages ni akatua no 27 almost 27 thereabout which is 6.5. Now over the di ba ye akwan
ye de chichiro man
no capital expenditure is 11 billion. So it tells you that busua na ye bono enheda moayen eno nkyerese busua ye bone busua nye bone but the was say de ye ema Ghana kona nim no ye nya bi
enti se yemfa ne se ebia ye hwe a sika me de hwe fie no me de ka enti busumi bia me de 35 cedis eko baby
yes
busumi bia me de 27 cedis etuage my forecast ana busumi bia me de 11 cedis ehwe efia me ne me man me busuan 14
that is it
ene se me de be hwe be si dan ni bia ka ho na ye be sense abusuan ase etre enti hwe de me de chichire abusuan na eye kakra bi na mo de me de tia besia no edoso eno no eye wan fom so a
hey politicians from so and your current government previous governments that's what they've been doing the omo ya no nti omo fom so e wo so mu nyina in terms of this we need consensus building the politicians the major stakeholders ye wo ha any obi biamra na ye hwe development part e be boa Ghana se busua na e bo I think the previous government I don't know much about this current government your infrastructure bia ye bo busua sa busua no kra betimatua ne ho ka ajakona so ti ase ndi se ye koje sa busua no e de beye sa particular infrastructure na se infrastructure na mutimi tua ne ho ka ye mfa nka ban busua ho because ono betua ne ho ka that is something we must also actually look at
o ka besia asem ya na bi ba mitrim se ye kopa besia no wie a ye nim se odona agencies aman hodo a e man ye sika kakra e mere hihye ne mamudi yi eno achi kran so yen so ankasa so ye geto e wo man Ghana mu sikani yidigu ya numa na say
okay but me your petroleum sector timema breakdown of now we are na seaboard mo publish 2019 industry report now here 2019 industry report yeah calculations are seaboard here in terms of taxes say wo fan go ho or they may be special petroleum tax energy fund levy your fairness and road fund levy energy debt recovery levy o kan nyina bom from 2016 which is the previous government to this government almost 1.6 billion is underreported. Yehuba bi eskanafa.
1.6 billion.
1.6 billion from the report. Yehuba bi eskanafa. Right? Ye calculate ya ayira. Ena petroleum no so untimi enfo skano endo jima men kan plain because MPA publish o ye consumption every year. Ndi say publish your consumption na minim say almost ye tua 1.6 Ghana cedi what is 1 cedi Ghana 62 pesos on a liter of fuel. Mitimi tna calculate sika wo say abanya. But at the end of the day, no, Seaboard report of population is from 2016 to currently 2019, 2020, the MBK 1.6 billion Ghana cedis. Aira. And no ye petroleum no. So sometimes no, and you said a tuono ye but efficiency in terms of management.
And Crofodi.
Oh, media men canisa.
On canisa.
Yeah, men canisa so omudi. Right? But anyhow, ye
tie wonim say edu ba bia say eye 1.6 billion sika na yira sika ni nita ba yebetu
yes
enyo bi na di ya
yes
sika no we
so if you look at actually I think you said Mobesa raise bond in 2021 ohwe amount e ko raise I think somewhere 5 billion right now ohwe to ayajeje the reason why we even passed ESLA ESLA ni yasan create SPVs, purpose vehicle for it. And I that's OJ, the tax for Becca. Abres can cry you baby. Then you tell us that borrowing is the best option. To me, borrowing is not the best option. Even though I'm not against borrowing, but it's not the best option. At least say to me, a close loopholes no do na Ghana hanono. Ye benyeska e dia egg mine. The most important thing for us, any say ye be close loopholes no because loopholes no sika na enyu no edoso
ai Vicente o kasa nyina na metie nsem bi mekai mampani na do kasa bi anso no be mampani o kasa o manga ne sisi edi hia sese yesu kuresen se bisa ebi edu baby a besen bi a yeje no mfaso ni so sika no ha ye betumi de ahyehye oman ma oman akọ nanim but ade a cha ade san nyina no ye je besen no wo de kakra o kan wo energy sector yi petroleum sector kakra bi 1.6 billion sika no ewe. There are people who are in charge of every corner, every sector of baby aye kan nyina. Ye di no krema ye ho so man. We a politician.
Jacob na.
Ye di ye ho e ma ye ho ye di no krema ye ho say ye di dibra ma obi. E say sika ye wo energy minister, ye wo MPA, ye wo pani ho, ye wo to, ye wo pani ho. Ye obi o wo mu nyina nse sika nyina 1.6 billion no e wo he
Jacob na me tell you say I can't answer to this
debi any say you can't answer I komo na yedi wo say you can't answer na say wa say me maybe say obi say me bisa say dey bia open no
me nka but let me just say me bia meti
sika e wo he e say ye nim say
me any evidence bia to that effect
obi rezi e bi kakra
on le kana
say ntina wo di say wo kana nya no but okay sika ni nyina wo mate
dem pesa me kire ne say o man bia no wo nkontabuo the we are obu man based on said the obeto no 2016 in fact the president himself have said it finance minister on a number of occasions waba a parliament waba make a statement as far as budget is concerned waka magana for inate. So in 2016, and someone MPP for kind about the state of this nation, state of our economy, say economy ni no, ya buy no, na a bro so said na ye hunumpu, and into no share said your kind no, it is not MPP or NDC. Afibia no obehe sika de betua aye wages and salaries, and I say de betua mprofoka. Masa, enye izo. Wo hwe sika ye de tua interest on our loans. Our loans no nye MPP are buying a year. Some of them date as back as 1970, 1980.
And nothing I na ya ka wo me some make kan. Ye kukura mo mabobwa no na eba. So the me ba political parties mo mabobwa no na eba. Se mo hihye ne mani ye a, me enye se bia wo tie ntina make na so no tie ntina make.
Yes.
Se mo hihye ne mani ye mu num se. Ya hihye ne mani ye. Aban we ba special ice we. Mimi no muduru ha. Wesu ba eso 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 no muduru ha. Eda ho a minyi ni sanke bebo akonta ye hu bia ska ne bifa. Nanso we no no muduru ha obi anu anu maduru ha.
Na ska
wesu ba no aye. Meba. Me be say question we based on the fact say we say enye NPP NDC.
Yes.
But mo parties me enu and dey to me na mamo. Mo na mo 100 bibia.
NPP aban de ska bia nyira. Obi nim time ase sika ira. Me NPP aban de mo se sika bia ira. But the me pesa me kire won say a car and as a busian bia Ghana ya bought from 2017 be seen no. A fa parliament. Article 181 of the 1992 Constitution. The standing orders of parliament so trepefe. Say ye ntimi nkobo busian bia ye nim dia ye de busian no kwakoye. In the parliament, obi anim busian yabo any dia de kwakoye. And I was telling you here, we share even our education sector. Let me leave the education sector. Let's come to the health sector. COVID-19 by what we be a agenda 111.
Oh yeah.
Agenda 111. And no idea best say we need to be able to make sure say you're expanding your health sector because COVID-19 is exposing you as a man as far as the health sector is concerned. Not even in Ghana alone. US, United Kingdom, Canada, and all these European countries. COVID-19 is exposing we need to expand. And the Bosiana Koboy, and as Bosian Yabono, agenda 111. We are building 100 bed hospitals in 101 districts. So that's
it. Was once I can me person me bamubi this year, but we can say it's not a matter of NDC or NPP.
Yes.
Inti why? Say a bisana yeji, a kana wo hwa yetua. Sikana yehu de sese ye kwaje a ye fa ye dia bisusu se e bia no bisusu se ye fa ye de sese ye dia
MPP aban de sika bia nyina
meba sese ye de ye
sika bia nyina
senye NDC ni enye MPP a na eye me a meti ba bia me ni hu kwan ko ba bi no ana so bi oti ba bi ono ton na ono na ye de bebo
and only the mechanic respect of the fact say enye MPP nya NDC no eye wages and salaries are you tia that was in respect of the fact say and no MPP or NDC because whatever be the case
would you say 27
I also utia
okay and at 5 point something billion you
interest and also utia no MPP NDC whatever it is
when you come say ni yanke be bresa
ana make a choice say Bosnia no so oh yeah smart borrowing na hwe ye di bibi ba ye be kan Japan wa ha na Ghana for especially NDC for bibi ntiase NDC for to futuro microphone to the extent say be Japan ya de bone but minia our way of borrowing said it Ghana from 1957 ya Bosnia no enya dia eboa ya because so kwa IMF so kwa Bosnia IMF restrictions emre de beto ho ama wo no it is dangerous it is not sustainable okwa international bond market hwe sika na say nsihu e de besi hu de ama wo okwa even capital market ye bobo but why can't we Ejakwabna Ghana shall say ye mine gold even in the 15th century na council mu na ye wo 15th century ne shall say sebe ye mine go to gold wa Ghana ha na gold ye to besi samre no busa ho say what have we been able to do for ourselves as a nation anything yakase for the first time in the history of this nation ye di bibi e fe no Ejapa deal de ba na say Ejapa deal no what it means ni say eye ye sika ye benya no dachi bia from eye gold no for us to be able to make sure say betime develop this country as far as infrastructure is concerned well, being it education infrastructure health infrastructure na say bibi e kan wo bia no ye kwa akodi sika e bia 1.5 billion ni e dis 1.5 billion no a de be yan say e de say de ba international market no kwa akodi loan we don't have any problem and I say Ghana ha any problem bia say yakodi loan 1.5 billion nemom no we have a problem say future revenues as far as gold ye concern no ye de akodi sika na gold royalties ne ba royalties na ye dey akwakutia but we have a problem with that meanwhile that is one of the smartest things to have happened to us as a nation because enye bauxite enye manganese enye aluminium we sat in this country omampanyi bi the bauxite ye Ghana bauxite over 80% the manunia but we say eye Ghana ye gold royalties are ye wo ha no ye de anu kosi awowa na ya jisika what it means is say you might not be able to you might not be paying the amount of interest ubetua so okoji IMF loans restrictions de be maw I be catch say okra untimi mfa nipa of public sector which is affecting your economy but we brought a Japan deal to be able to make sure say beboa and people spoke about a Japan deal because ebi eba beboa Ghana ma MPP
meba CSOs na sorry kasare fa ho no na che say wo munim say adepa bi ba Ghana but wo mu no on be sorry tia say adepa na ba Ghana no ehu hia say e ba Ghana nti on be sorry tia
say ade na eba ne ya na manyosem MPP
na CSO no nyina ya manyofo
me come asem me say ade na eba ne ya na manyosem because I don't see why me kwaji loan a Ejakwabna enye problem ma because me kwaji loan na me ka chem say me 10 years ne betua say afi bia no me the revenues and say tax e bejo handa kwa tua afi bia me boa na me the Japan your royalties are this ka beba every year bia no me no ekwaje sika na every year bia no royalties e be free gold na say sika e be free gold maba no ye de no akwa kotua wa bra Ghana entua that high interest o say tua wo say ya de bone yet we are talking about our public debt
sa Ejapa se na ka me pesa nke e be kan wasem but de ba mu nti na bia be say me raise me bisa questions kakra civil society organizations no omo doso nya baako enye mienu enye miensa omo doso womo raise concerns bebree e wo ho special prosecutor also raise concerns bebree wo ho eno na mampani
yes
ehun ese won twen fan
yes
na won san fan ko
yes
enti se ye ka ne se eye amanyosam nipa bi susu se adepa bi ba Ghana eno mo soreti a sa adepa ne ba Ghana na mampanim sa adepa ne ba Ghana na se nipa bi kaseti akora ne be bo man na se adepa ya adepa pampa anke betumi abo man totally a dinti ne so hwese
in principle man shede hu CSO bia o sheda kaseti ase a Japan ankasa nya ade papa
ene penny mirif wo hwe adeche nsoroma no pɛ ya kwapim ni mirɛ fi ndi mɛka ne din ɛnɛ yɛni ne din nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ ha ɛma ne sisu deɛ pɛn ka sɛ ɛka ɔno nko a anka Japan no yɛntwensan ɛnyɛ ɔno nko a yɛwɔ ku CDD IDEC sɛ mɛbobɔ a ɔmo nyinaa ɛkasa ko sɛ sintɔ bebree wɔ mu
ɔmo say the procedure the way you perceive yen no ntina mampanya aka me hu say Japan dey ade papa so dey baba parliament nemom no the processes and other procedures are CSOs and well meaning Ghanaians say kan ho asem say yenye no yie no ye say ko chinchim no ye ko trentren no ye ko ye no yie ne say dey aba parliament because in principle the Japan deal is one of the smartest things ever to have happened to us as a
but so asema wo kan no what sama wo kan internet na bibisa questions bebe say wo say ayamanyo semti ade pa bi ba and the binum sorry eti antam de see asusu no sebe mu
NHS ye be no ye be 2000 phone Mr. John Mahama na parliament so if parliament say ade pa he what parliament
wo kan omo so ma reform nema hudo bebre say e bia mo so sorry eti nema bi so abo o man no ni nyina ne say etam ka say NPP NDC
omo fa hwe ma
wo ye CPP ni sa Japan sense mu yo kan che say ade pa bi eba na mo nipa bi sorry eti ade pa na eba no nipa bi sorry eti ya si esa civil society organizations how do ye nimu de NDC na say MPP na CPP na PNC na say ebia any other political parties wo mu nyina ka say found say sinto bebre wo mu enti ese ehwe ne ye hu bibi ama special prosecutor so ade hu say by say dem bisa no ema wo a wo tie akire no ohunu ne say wo mo ka no politically motivated wo mo ka just to say ombegu abana ni masa na say in reality no nema bi nkoyi wo mu ana na wo mo ka wasem.
Okay, Ajakumran, Sabesha said, I'm correct one thing. I may represent COPEC as head of research of COPEC, okay. Not a political party, because sure. Mostly. Okay, nti gentia meka adeba ko say o mampanyi na mu ahu say consensus na CEOs ni raise no we janiu nti na otwen ade ne san no asat na me no ka say ye hu the new form of mampanyi dey ba. So sometimes if you are arguing it, who arguing it blindly because unim form or deba say or the form that na eba na say or sesa no nti enka media me ho de yentwen ma foforo no na say foforo no ba na say ete say the or the ba dada na because no one wadwa tum say no de na CSOs no about 30 CSOs no de na ye kan nyina ye nokre say e Japan no emmo aman nti na otwesan ye yentwen ma ne foforo no ba eja you see binia e kan say bebre as politicians normally ye can you be and medical can say most of our statements in the budget no akoye enye party nko na say not this government nko previous government na akoye say bia ye da so campaign platforms right because if you are presenting a smart budget right who's present a smart budget minuati hey or no agitum say within 1 year right if the budget is concise and specific within 1 year you cannot put out 111 hospitals. You cannot put them up. To me see. Inti say ye cannot crechre yen ho. Na e magana 40 ase. Na se bia sebi nkontompom bi ni de ye kanu mu a. E was of magana for hu no credit de obetumasi. For example, last year the president came out and said say before year na be end no obesi some facilities. Ema yenuano nkranza cry echo ka say omo kra benya Deshe hospital bi ne ho nsem but ne budget ye kan ye no I think so far no $899 million no so allocated for I think some 30 hospitals apart from 111 no so be no right our allocated
33 and 30 regional hospitals
regional hospital 899 right which means in this particular year no this budget e cover no say you didn't create 111 hospitals cannot be built. So normally say o de sa to nipa nitima enema e de sa political wantwi ban because other government other opposition party no so ti wono or no twen say obeti na ono dia for so ka so be build 111 want to mean no yen 20 yaw but who didn't create Ghana for Ghana this is our situation yen to me but yen sha say yen free say and na me know ya adwen say you see on mine no adru pempenso bia we have to and as a budget omo kan brofo bi say building on I think I heard something like that obaina drum pempenso bia e wo say ye building on we add on to earlier ones aneho This all catch them so this year, to be frank with Ghanaians, you bet must be 20 and 30 hospitals across the country. And I was happy. Some case on BC a psychiatric hospital because most of the psychiatric hospitals are located down south. Until almost spreading across the country. I was happy. Until all catch them mind and say, Ghana for dear comedy, you bet must be 10 B and not 20 B. Ghanaians know you can do it and you do it. But how say 111? To me, based on the figures you are quoting, based on because also best spending 113 billion Ghana cedis. On this infrastructure. You can't build them.
Omudi say bom say insishen nwotwe bi ba. Okay. Insishen mako answer. Mami me some question. Insishen nwotwe bi ba kokra ye say National Rental Assistance Scheme. 1 million Ghana cedis. And omudi techiri. And transport sector 100 million Ghana cedis on the THFA transport sector replacement policy and back when national day national something so it's back 1 2 3 4 5 7 mako nwotwe you bet to me aye
you bet to me aye if you have the commitment. That's one key thing because normally ubetimi akan dia obeye but say uni commitment na na say uni sa buta eze buta say nhyeso
buta esi wadi so no
ni nhyeso no say obeye a untumi nye. Some of them are good because me COPEC as a head of research me say be recapitalization of transport sector program ye de sikabema car for one commercial vehicle operators ye de sikabema mo ama ye replace on cars no. I was happy because Oshe ye Chrome as an urban capital. Now here's some of the rickety cars are you use as structure now. Now a good thing say a buying best cars because Accra it should be a modern city compared to other cities. The some of the rickety cars they will say wipe out. It was good thing and manage home. And that thing and manage home in this budget is maybe say ye vehicle income tax nothing because baby ami wono e free one drivers no be high omo COPEC e be benefit yen. But ye drew baby nso a ye ne aban enya adwin kra ye ne nya adwin kra ye ne nya adwin de ne nya adwin no eye one sanitation and pollution levy or they two fango so ye ne nya adwin ho ye ne nya adwin kra
ade tamo ne nya adwin
ye be kiro mu de ntia ne nya adwin already aja say ye ti hai a liter bia auto on fuel na nika ka say utua 1.6 to 1 Ghana cedi 62 pesos on a liter. Which means equivalent in gallons, no, utia almost because a gallon is 4.5 based on the metric I use for Ghana. To multiply 1.6 by 4.5 and also would utia almost 9 thereabout. On a gallon biasana utia. Apart from say ye taxes no your margins and markings be a utia. What the nina boma utia 2 cedis on each liter auto.
Liter be beto.
Liter be auto no for petrol. Utia 2 cedis 2 pesos.
I am 2 daso.
20 markings be levies be 2 cedis 2 pesos. And on your friend is saying diesel and gas oil utia 2 cedis. And no ha consumers a hard driver for. A buy society na say scanner mutua no kra no esa me susu yemu nesa. Nti me side 20 pesos be ka ho or no friend no energy sector your friend is saying energy sector recovery levy. Already na yetua energy debt recovery levy which is 49 pesos. Or side 20 pesos be ka ho adenti or de ka ho a or say aban dada no e kosin sign contract bi na contract na aban dada no kosin sign ye no ma Ghana de ka which is they call it excess capacity anyway. Ghana de kanti no driver for ni consumers and as petroleum consumers enya driver for nko ho eja kom no bi aka ho ye na ye ntua sa aka no de boni na yaye de boni na petroleum consumers
energy sector no aban dada no kosin sankrata bi nti the energy sector sika no wuto fuel na wona nse wuto
na wutua boni be na petroleum consumers yaye. What have you done to deserve this? Ye no free. I also heard the government the entire all this sanitation no or at least be brave but major key point no which is point 1 no air quality aja kom na yeti Ghana ha e na bypass mbra say fuel e use mai mu ha no especially the import no ye free be sulfur content ye de na we say 50 ppm 50 ppm to say the quality no emission no of carbon dioxide low
from e be fi so be ban be fi mu be ban no wisie na be ban no
wisie no
esese eba
fom nti ye driver for na yeto even though ye wo ebinum 1500 ppm a ebinum local refineries ni biye but the import do na import ba no omo use 50 ne some of the OMCs are even selling octane level like 95, around 95, which means a good MI cars. Driver for another petroleum consumers, pollution ben a emission ben a. Abansi yen sent you who 10 pesos. Until they come one, 2 cities na yetu ya no. Abansi no isa. Yen sent for 32 pesos in beka hu. Nenye 2 for 30 pesos in beka. Nenye 2 cities 32 pesos on petrol and 2 cities 30 pesos on diesel. Masa boni ben a. Nti even though yeni aban ya adwen kwan bi so say why over recapitalize your vehicle sector and commercial vehicle sector now the cars for forever oyi income tax and yene ya adwen o, but we also think say aban
say be ho na bi obetumi ama wanya sika de akekere bebia esi ye free ha na de sha na fia dan na fia kabo wana ya ba
eja komna. To be frank with you, I think any this government nko say aban bia no NDC ni MPP omoni asa the downstream sector, petroleum sector, that's a lazy approach.
Okay.
Why don't you widen the tax net?
Okay.
One or two with respect to a year or say the taxes are to petroleum. So we are not in ordinary times. Medical cultural say money be economy are said to the sense United Kingdom be 2-3 days ago ya omo increase omo corporate tax. Say individuals or more hotels, restaurants in America. The corporate tax also moved about 19%. They are from 19% to 23%. It depends. If you say the impact of COVID-19 affects the economy, you hear to be able to make sure say expenditure air cost you have to expand. Now, number 2, say about the percentage we got to a year. Downstream sector and said you can you must say what is the real impact? The real impact in say there's about 5.7% at the pump abesoso. Now my main statistics be Jacobna from 2009 basically 2012 we share the petroleum sector the increment from this particular period percentage wise about 29.5%. From 2013, basically 2016, no about 24%. MPP are buying from 2017, basically 2020. In the same downstream sector, okay, can you increment na embro 8%. Kwabena over if you say yeah 2017, you buy a number of taxes. 2017, 2018, you're lining now down. To make sure say we scrap some of them and we reduce most of them because we knew say that is the only way I able to me Ghana for a day and why how more but one can the tax relief say they Ghana for and the minister responsible for finance and yes our taxes we can once more because we are 1% and the 10 pesos are yeah too so but the tax relief say that is about 30% I reduce on corporate taxes alone. Ghana for more feel no more share and then you made so be a man here they should be clapping because apart from corporate taxes you have to 30% they check a year my phone individuals we have also made sure say vehicles conform with taxes we have also given them tax rebate as your mom free tax okay obia or filing a tax or GRE individual and as a company they say be a UTV if you go and file a tax afibia na be a car battery a kana battery no na wuntia no I buy am a waiver on it because of the impact of COVID-19 so my brother won't mean your cherry picking analysis cherry picking won need the your deno
no susu say wo so e bia wo so be bia wo den na wo kan
na me maka ni me na
be wo susu say ya wo den na ka no so be bia no so ehunu say e be affect be bia wo mo so mo no e no so raising the concern
but also holistic because 2017 e buy yeah say yeah shed that emphasis into 2000
yeah kan nyina no ya kan nyina no enye me kan brofo bi nya brofo ne ye be ka tententen no
yes
nipa na ye de tumi amamo se mo medi anim no
yes
yen ene sese ye so ye ho ye den eto yen
yes
ene sa obi afa taxi a e be bia afa no kodu no se o bra na ka ye 10 cedis ye 15 cedis and ye 12 cedis
se se akra de o se so ti o
me ba ya to fo amu
yes
sa no beka
yes
na waka ya to we mu na waka ene ukoto we ya se ya to aduane bu mu ya to we bu mu ya to we bu mu it at down the day no ye brofo e beka na ye analysis ni statistics ye de be manyina be wie no na de ote akire a ono no nya ho kwan enka bi no not in ABC mu enti do we factor Ghanaians the ordinary people into the ye bia say be ya at the end of the day ye budget bia
absolutely na no mama tax relief say taxes ne trotro ene omo an ha omo ate asem de
omo an ha
yes because omo tax omo waivers of as far as omo tax omo ne kasa
meba ti jumedi memiti ya no mema kwa ma kasa bebre
yes
nti ono so man kwa ma ne kasa ya
na ma me fa ni se kaka
meba bi on chere tama ebe po na me chere tama ebe po esa etu amude be say say obia trotro drivers na say mo kam obia te say trotro drivers taxi drivers wo mu nyina no mo de to obia ba
hotel restaurant
wo mu be schools wo mu be to mo pa
travel and tour
wo mu be to mo pa
ya mom a reduction
as far as
corporate income tax is concerned and corporate tax is concerned
is it institutions are answer
there be say o run school or private school
me count companies na money sa car nyama tax relief so no o munya so faso na say car bia commercial cars there be business commercial cars na
absolutely
mame chire adiba ko ha see the finance minister honorable chairman was misled in terms of say babi okase in 2017-2018 omote one of the taxes from 17.5 to 18% nti say no fango bo no aba fom nti no na omode taxes ni babium so okay from 103 bra na all about energy sector recovery levy na all kana eno enya no kre you see in 2017 na ye kan na fango no internationally average year no $60 per barrel and we make a Brent in 2018 average for the year no $70 per barrel now me no ka say and I'm 68 which is higher than the 20.
No, it's 65. I checked today. It's 65.
Today
is 65. No, Brent today is 65. And I'm checking WTI and it's not true.
Today
is 65.
Now me no ka say 68.
No.
Per dollars per barrel.
No.
Now $68 per minia.
Kabna he's misleading us.
Let me use your 65. Okay, let me use your 65. Let me use your 65.
Brent 65. Oh, I may check your website. Check your Texas. I use WTI. You see all that. WTI no. World Texas International Price.
Intermediaries international price.
Intermediaries price. What I say. And no check here. Ube hunu our website. And I be catch say Brent so and I check here. About 65 point something.
65 point something.
Yeah.
Kwabna, Mr. 68 or 65. May you soon 65.
Okay.
Ne, me you 65. Na say finance minister aba be catch and say fango no bo eswate. Nti na omo introduce taxes ni bi mo 65 no higher than 2017-60. Anna, yes, sir. I'm using the 65.
2018, yes, sir.
Enna, mebo.
Oh,
I'm not cherry picking.
I'm telling 70.
Yeah, what, mebo? Now it is being projected, meba. Oh, meba. It is being projected. It's being projected by April. It's being projected by April. No, by April, no. Prices of crude internationally will be $70 per barrel, which is equivalent to the 2018 average. In this net, you produce a 70. Now, finance minister asan be catching. Honorable say chairman sasa be catch yen say o introduce taxes ni biom because e fan go bona kofuma enye no kre now two me nua te ha na o ka say commercial vehicle income tax a mo reduce no enye first quarter enye second quarter eye half last quarter is no the third quarter and the fourth quarter of 2021 ena sa yi ni be sha ase enye ne inti man mfam to obi atim commercial say
e ho na ka be se be say
enye ne it is the half year ending no second quarter third quarter and fourth quarter of 2021 and ebe sha say So commercial drivers are mutie.
Enya mai boso be afi ni pa mu
ko. Ena
betime.
Ye ka che mu say.
Ka komo na do na so bra no ye kasa gu maso mu ha. Ye se gya kwabra wo bra so e se osoro na akọ. Wo bra so e se osoro na akọ. O tafo emrase bedwani e ko Vincent Asefua. O me dan se onya bre e ba ye wo wan se wo ye stubborn pa na wo de me no wasam kana ye sori a. Afi Insia Benjamin so head of research at the Copec. Na wahu me amaka na meti o saa na me ko saa wa wo hwe me no wo na se wo fa adwene brofo no beka GDP QMT WTF YZQ na inflation na inflation na rate bibi o meka no hwanyan ba cho botom te sen ye wie nyakopon ya no e be hia ye beka ne ajabi na wa hwe sare ne ma si ko na si etumi hwe ne ye wurawura mu ne ye dwene ho ye ehun say ye de omo tumi ama obi so oni ye so a omo ni ye so ne so ye ho henhan ye kakra na here pre era mo nyina se ma mo hwe me ne obi ya na de kasa bo ba me de de jakwa na se de abekọ ama special ice na fe best sponsor service alo so musu ya se ne be de kasa bo bre mo era mo nyina se ama mo ene hwe